Hey y'all, I'm back at my friends Christy and Eddie. Let me show you what all they've added to their collection since the last time I've been here. So I'm back at my friends Christy and Eddie's, and they said, Steven, we want you to come back and do another video because we've added tons of new glass. So I'm just gonna show y'all what all new stuff they've got, along with a bunch of the old stuff they've got, because they've rearranged it, made a bunch of it look different. They've got some ivory crest. You can see the ivory is more like a custard color with a silver crest. Topaz, all that glows. This is a cabinet of nothing but glowing glass. That's a number 7 of 100 perfumes. Isn't that cool? Now this is their pride and joy. This is all Mulberry from 1942. There might be a few pieces that are newer, but they are so excited to have added several pieces to this collection lately. They visited a good friend of mine, and he helped them add a ton to this collection. Look how gorgeous that basket is. And I mean, Mulberry is beautiful, so it goes from cobalt blue up to purple. And the 1942 Mulberry is just completely different from the new Mulberry. This looks like her royal purple collection. That's what all this is. And she's got just a ton. So see, this is the newer Mulberry here. It's a lot more vibrant cobalt, and it goes up into the purple, much prettier, in my opinion. A lot of people like the 42, just like Christy and Eddie do. Look here at the amethyst coin dot. That's nothing easy to find at all. But see, look at the variation there. Look how blue that piece is versus how purple that was. In 1942, they really struggled with getting the consistency right. And I mean, it's just beautiful. Check out all this. And they've got Favorine up there. I love this piece, the Ghost Rider piece. One of these days I'm gonna find that for my own self. And I mean, it's gorgeous. The Four Seasons vase. Look at that piece there. And he's got amethyst. This is a whole cabinet of nothing but the amethyst. And I think, if I remember right, Christy told me she's got every piece that was made in this collection. Aubergine, that's the word I'm looking for. This is her aubergine collection. She loves purple, as you can see. I'll take you right over here to the mother lode of purple. Look at all this. Plum opalescent. Check it all out. They just got that piece from me, and as far as we know, we've not seen another one. That is a plum cruet. They've got the pitcher and the banana boat. There's a $1 million piece right there. The plum opalescent heart relish. If you ever see it for less than $300 or $400, you better grab it if you want it, because you won't see one for less than that. And here's the other showpiece, the 3-piece fairy light. There are so few of these out there. I mean, just stupid rare. They got every common piece. I personally love this right here. I had one of these and I kicked myself for selling it. I love that bowl and pitcher set. It's gorgeous. But now he's particularly proud of his donkey. He is one of his latest additions to the Plum is the donkey. And it's hard to find. Happy cat and happy kitty. He just added this piece from, if you watched my last video I made, the high-end estate sale. He said that picture came from there. Look at that daisy and fern lamp. I love that pattern. Coin dot, mulberry and aubergine lamp. I mean, love, love, love it. So this piece is an extraordinarily special piece to him. It was done by J.K. Spindler in 2009, and that's a friend of ours, Kat, that she painted on there, and he bought it from him. These are actually, y'all look at this. These look French opalescent, but they are topaz. It just got so little coloration, but now they glow like a 4th of July. See, look at there. Amazing how they just don't look like they would glow. So that's why you always take your black light just in case. He loves mice, so that was one of the very first things. Now look at that. He's got that right there. I need that. That may disappear. This is, I've got the vase in my own personal collection that Mike Rowe did in that episode of Dirty Jobs at Fenton. And maybe someday I'll do a video of my own house. But just check out all the mice. I mean, every meese and mice under the sun. But now he used to have his, oh, and he's got the Jack Daniels one. Yeah, that'd look good on my barrel I've got in the shop right now. Now, he used to have his hats in here, but he has since changed it out to all the Louise strawberries. Now, y'all just look at that. Does that not look like you could just pick it up and eat it? Louise did an absolutely beautiful job when she did strawberries. I mean, the little duckling is Louise as well. But I mean, they are just, oh man. And see, he's got my little crew, you see that? Right back there. That is a Mount Washington mushroom that Louise Piper painted. And that cruet he got from me is Louise. I mean, all this, look at this basket. Is that not to die for? Look, she painted on the friggin' handle. I mean, that is a basket of strawberries. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, I love that pattern. Love it, love it, love it. Now, you talk some money, folks. This is it. He's got the 4-horn Epern done for L.G. Wright, the diamond lace, and the 4-horn stretch. And glows, of course it does. Now, here's a couple of his show ponies. Y'all check this out. This is a royal purple hand base. And this is the 1942 Mulberry hand base. Now, if anybody knows, you already know that these are some of the most expensive pieces in his collection. There are just not very many of these known to exist. And you see how it goes light, darker blue to purple. And this one is almost like a cobalt blue all the way up, but it's just so purple. It's just, oh, look at there, he's got it signed by Tom and Mike Fenton in 2001. That makes it a little more special. Somebody had them sign it. That's just an absolute treasure of a piece. Now, Christy started out loving bears, and she's got lots of the bears. I mean, just check out all the bears. And this is an extremely popular set right now, the Dewdrop. That's an extremely popular set right now. Look how the bears have different positions on their ears, on their butt, on their knees. Isn't that cute? Little hearts. Well, let's make our way to the kitchen where they've got their pride and joy besides those two. Dun, 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 dun. The wall of violets in the snow. They have since added so many pieces to this collection. These two being the absolute treasures for them. There's only how many of these made, Eddie? Three in existence of the violets in the snow that large of a hat. And this is the only one known of Louise Piper. We think it was done as an advertising piece to show off violets in the snow. And it is very awesome. Check out these right here. He's very proud of these as well. He just added these within the last couple of months. These are all 3 samples made in the 90s. Whimsicals, all that. I mean, he just added this lamp, and it's by Louise Piper. He's upgrading all his stuff he can to Louise, because we all know how well Louise Piper was loved and treasured by all the Fenton family. Now here's a little something y'all may not know. You see how this has a fern? This was part of the very early pattern, and they decided not to do it. And it's been attributed to Louise Piper that even if she didn't sign it, that if you find a piece of violets in the snow with a fern, she did it. Look at that. Snowcrest, aubergine, 4-horned pern for L.G. Wright. And I love violets on Burmese. I had some of it and I sold it like a moron. I don't know why I did that, because I'm stupid. But watch it glow. Did y'all know Burmese glowed? Wow. That's just awesome. Then there's some custard, but the Burmese is the stuff with the pink on it. Yeah, so they've got almost every single piece, as far as we know. Look here, they had to stick e-perns on top of the cabinets. They're running out of space. They're gonna have to start storing some of it at my house, I'll just tell you. That's what they're gonna have to do. Look at this, I love this 12-inch. I love the big fan base. I've got one in Periwinkle. Here's some Dave Fetty. I love the Favorine pulled feather. And these dresses. I think she's almost got all the dresses if she don't have them all. I don't see the one that I call the Gone with the Wind in green. Have you got the green one? No. That's the matter of fact, I think that's the only one I have had 2 of, is the one that was Gone with the Wind. So she says she's missing that one. Look down here at the Plum. Well, no, it's not Plum. It's just aubergine opalescent hobnail. That's awesome. Daisy and Fern, spiral optic. I mean, they just running out of room. We're gonna have to buy them a bigger house. That's what we're gonna do. Let me take you back here to the bedroom, and y'all, just a sneak peek. Just look at this. They run out of room to put their snowmen. They got a whole room of snowmen, but they started putting them up here. Look at the Burmese shell base. I love the conch shell base. Charlton decorated. Look here at all the lamps and the critters. And they started collecting heart relishes and heart dishes. So they're going to be on the lookout for all of those. And they've got, I mean, just a little bit of everything. Apple blossom, they were on it for a while. Now look right there at that little chick. That little chick's hard to find. I call it a peep. I don't know what everybody else calls them, but it's a little peep. I love the turtles. Flame crest. I want to pick up his Fenton fun. I bet it's empty. If I shake it, there's probably not a coin in it. Look at all these Jack in the Pulpits. He's probably got one of every one of them ever made. I mean, this whole case. Just look. The whole case is nothing but Jack in the Pulps. And he's got some just scattered through the house. But he loves glowy glass. Look at this. This one was done by Barber. But look at the fret work on it. Makes you wish you were there at the beach. And he's got some really great Charlton pieces. Just look at all those. Look, more perfumes, more bottles, more Jack in the Pulpits. He's particularly proud of this piece of Wagner. He calls it his pooper piece. Coin dot lamp. Here's the showpieces of the apple blossom. That's some of the most expensive pieces there. And they're going to open a shoe store just any day now. Only for one-legged people because they don't have matching pairs. Look, now this is how y'all learn how to get all this. You get all these books and you learn. Let me go right in here to this cabinet. Now he's got a lot of sets right here. He's got the birthday bears. Look here, he's got the whole set of the boutonnieres. Boutonniere buddies. Those mounts are so hard to find. He's got a complete nativity set. Nope, not complete nativity set. Do you know what you're missing? The little lamb. So he's on the hunt for a lamb if anybody knows where to get one. And this is one of his pride and joys right now. He just got that. Now you see how big, well, you can't tell how big it is. I'm gonna open the cabinet. Look, I'm gonna put my hand in it. That is the biggest heart relish I've ever seen in my whole life. You may not can tell it's a heart relish. There we go. It is been coined by the name Mahogany Crest. It is very, very dark brown. I would say a Hershey chocolate brown. I don't know what color they were aiming for to get a treatment like that, but it came out that way. This is a whimsy right up here. The little heart shape in black rose. This piece is the Mahogany Crest as well. I mean, y'all, it's a ton of it. He moved his hats in here. And he's got, so I told him I've got a hat at my shop, so he's gonna have to come see me that he don't have in here yet. The Daisy and Fern. I mean, it's just, and I'm a sucker for the topaz with the cobalt crest. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. This one in the middle there is just awesome. And I love this one too. That one looks French opalescent in the video here, but it is actually topaz. But they did make one in French opalescent if I remember right. This is their snowman cabinet. Isn't this cute? They've got so many snowmen. Let's see if I can open the door, that way you can see them a little better. Aren't they cool? She hunted a long time for these blue Burmese ones. Every time I'd find them, I'd tag them in them, tag them in them, tag them in them. Trying to help them get it. Y'all tell me what your favorite parts are in the comments, because they've got tons of glass. I just love it. Hey y'all, thanks for watching my video. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you again soon.